Many thanks for staying tuned. It's still the conversation here on Lagos Television. On the program this morning, well, on this first segment of the program today, we'll be taking a look at gospel music and spiritual impact. For a lot of people, gospel music means certain things to to different people. People listen to music for different reasons. For many, gospel music is a way for them to connect with God. For some, it is just a spiritual upliftment. And to others, it is a way for them, it's a channel for them to communicate with God and also, do other things when it comes to listening to gospel music. But we do have a gospel artist and a producer in the studio this morning, whom together we'll be taking a look at gospel music, its impact, and of course, for those who are in the business of gospel music, what are the inspirations? Does gospel music pay the bills? And again, looking at Nigeria as a whole, what are the challenges when you do gospel music? I guess this morning is Waxywax. Thank you. You still tell us your name because I'm sure that that's probably not your real name, but that's your musical name, Waxywax. You tell us again how you even came, to how you came about that. But what's your name? Tell us, who are you?
My name is Adewale Emmanuel.
Adewale Emmanuel.
Such beautiful names.
Okay, so I'm beginning to think the wax came from Wale.
Wale.
So okay. So Adedigba Wale Emmanuel. So at what point did you realize that, okay, I think I want to do gospel music? Or did you also start from the bathroom? Or did you also start from the church, where oftentimes everybody starts from?
From their mother's womb.
From the mother's womb.
Yeah. Actually, it's from the church.
From the church.
Playing musical instruments. So gradually, definitely from the school, peer group and all that. So, and music is a thing whereby, the social life when you're growing up, and it's already inside of me. It's something that's a talent. So it's right there. So you keep pushing you towards the direction that you ought to go. So aside from when I was growing up, so I would like to play drums in the church. From there, keyboard. Gradually, the talents keep opening up toward the direction of, let me go into singing, let me go into this and all that. And the help of other foreign musicians that have been listening, that inspired me to go professionally. Okay.
So how many instruments do you play?
2.
The drum,
piano,
and the keyboard.
Yeah, yes.
Okay. So at what point did you come up with that name?
Waxywax. Yeah, when I started going into production.
Okay.
So I just want to have a brand, feel like, okay, let me have most musicians, they'll tell you their stage name is this and all that. So I tried, okay, let me look for something that will give me that unique identity. So I also, okay, Waxywax is not common and all that, okay. So that's why I came up with that name. Okay.
So why did you choose gospel? Apart from the fact that, it's something you've been doing since you were a child. So at what point did you decide that, okay, this is what I want to do?
Actually, I started as a secular musician.
Okay.
So
even as a child that you were into church.
Yes.
You still.
At that time we don't actually have that direction.
Okay.
We're just going to school, anything that comes.
Okay.
So actually I went for a competition many years ago, Benson and Aegis in Ilori, 2002. So I just went for a musical competition. So they came to do a musical competition, and I went for the competition, and I became, during the auditioning, I came first. So during the auditioning, during the main event, I came second.
Okay.
All these guys are there, P Square, Late San Sultan, all these guys are there. So I came second. So, and I was given a keyboard, PSR keyboard, PSR 740 at that time. It was 150,000 at that time. So it was a big event.
That was what you won.
Yeah, I won. Yes, okay. On the competition.
For the competition.
Yeah,
okay.
So it was announced on the NTA at that time. So my parents had that news because I left school for the
competition.
Show.
Did you even tell them you were
going? No, I didn't tell them. So it was when my mom got to the office. They said, "We saw your boy on TV and all that." So that called me, bring the keyboard home. So it was then I began to, okay, and that keyboard is for production. At that time, it was only two people that had that keyboard in Ilorin at that time, Winners and me, because it was the latest keyboard.
Okay.
So, and most studio comes to rent it for production.
From you?
Yeah.
Okay.
So I'll keep making money from.
Rental. Okay.
So I began to realize, I said, I can actually go into this thing too. If I'm making money from this, let me start learning this production.
Okay.
So guys will come to my house to produce me, and they produce other people, so I make money. So let me go into this business. So that keyboard actually drew me into production.
Okay.
So I started learning production. Then, still, on the age of computer, into production came in. Because then we produce it into diskettes. At that time, you do your bit, so a diskette, take it to the studio and all that. So that is what actually drove me into production, and I began to produce people. Later, I just, it was God who told me. I just knew that this circular thing, it was not my way, singing.
Okay.
I realized that I'm more of production
than singing.
Okay, and I feel, okay, as a church boy, so what do I do? Let me start doing some also inspiration that keep coming. So I keep doing that one to pass message, my own inspiration into gospel world. So I keep producing other artists and all that. So that's actually what made me go into.
Led you?
So which one gave you more money? What, the circular one or?
Yeah, both.
Oh, both. You were
I produce
earning
gospel, I
amount.
produce circular too.
Oh, okay.
So in production,
Yeah, in production.
you produce both.
Both.
Yes, both.
But as an artist, you are
Gospel.
strictly a gospel artist. And since we're talking about the spiritual impact of gospel music today, and moments ago you said sometimes when you sit down you have inspiration. Of course, most definitely you write your songs by yourself.
Yes.
You create your lyrics by yourself. So how do you string your lyrics together? Do you set out that, okay, today I want to write a song, or you could be sleeping, you could be working, and then they would drop, and then you would quickly say, okay, I think this is something I want to work on. So how do you get your inspiration? How do you string your lyrics together?
Okay. Actually, gospel music, before if you say you want to go into gospel music, you need to have a message, because it's not like the normal music business.
Okay.
It's just now that a lot of people are saying gospel as a business and all that. It's the message. You need to have a message.
Okay.
And if you really want to have a message, you must have been choosing chord. Do you understand? Because when I actually started gospel music, I keep having songs either from my dreams, inspirational songs. I'll see, songs will just come, and those songs are revelational songs.
Okay.
So they are very spiritual. So when they come, I realize that, okay, God actually want me to pass this message through music to the kind of people
that would appreciate that message.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that is actually how I got most of my music. I got them from revelation. When I study the word, I get them from, and actually there is a scripture in the Bible that says that when you are filled with the Holy Spirit, it inspires you to sing hymns, songs, make music unto God. So singing unto God have to come, the source has to come from God itself.
Right.
Do you understand?
So what's your own message? Since you said if you want to do gospel, there has to be a message. And will it be just one message or different messages but tagged along? It could be, is it preaching the gospel? Is it saving lives? Is it just music of inspiration? Or, so what's your own particular message?
Songs that encourages, and also songs that talks about heaven.
Okay.
Both together. I realize I have the ability of singing songs that encourages people who are weak, that needed to be healed, that are sick, and also healing and salvation.
Okay.
Because those are the books I read, and those are where my spirit always go to. So when I do songs that area, I realize I affected a lot of people in that area. So it's like a ministry to me in that area.
Okay, some gospel songs or music are quite entertaining. That it's not just Christians that listen and enjoy this type of gospel songs. Do you think at any point in time that you would want to do gospel music also for entertainment, purpose?
Actually, entertainment. I don't. Okay, let me come from this direction.
Okay.
Maybe I don't actually understand your question. Are you talking about just to make people dance and feel good? Is that
Well,
what you
that's
mean?
entertainment.
That's
too.
entertainment, yes.
In gospel.
Yes, and still pass the message.
Yeah, it's possible.
Okay.
It's possible if God is giving you that strategy.
Okay.
It
Because
is.
if God is giving you that strategy, so you will know how to make use of that strategy. I might not have that strategy.
Okay.
So because maybe if I want to minister in gospel music, I'm not the type I want people to stand up and start dancing with me. No. I want them to sit down.
Okay.
No. I do even more of praise. I want them to
Okay.
sit down and listen.
Okay.
Enjoy it while sitting down. If you want to stand up, you can stand up, but it's not a must.
That you
Because I
stand.
actually want to get the message. I actually want you to get connected.
Yeah.
So most people they want to dance, want to shake, and actually they will miss
The message.
the message.
Yeah.
That's my own kind of strategy that I have.
Okay.
But some people would also argue that when it is praise, then you should actually
should
be
dance.
dancing. So if it is,
It depends. If the sound, because at times too, the sound and the message have to
Go together.
Go together. So for you start shaking your body. If the sound is good, and you feel like, okay, I want to shake my body, but the most important thing is for you to get connected to the message.
Okay.
So dancing is one thing. Other thing is that are you blessed with the song?
Yeah. So do you think other gospel artists miss it there, where
Yeah.
you've just pointed out now, and then they concentrate on the drum, the kind of drum
high
that will
shake.
bend me there,
High tempo.
and then some people will definitely not connect with
with
certain
dance
messages, but rather will just want to dance their sorrows away, just dance at that moment, and maybe not necessarily listen to the lyrics of the song. So, how important, since we're talking about the impact and the spiritual nature of gospel music, sometimes how important is it for people who do gospel music genuinely to also not be lost in the dance, in quotes, in the faji, nature of the music, rather than the message that the song really has or carries?
My advice for most gospel, let me use the word, those guys that are into gospel music for livelihood.
Okay.
Those are like, okay, that's what they do. They have a band, they go to from one church to another church and all that. So what I would say is this. Most of them, I realize that they want to actually entertain. And they actually want to make the crowd get to know their brand, not caring about their life, their salvation, or whatever. So they write music, most of them write music, because I produce most of them. They compose music to make people, to try to check what is trending.
Okay.
They put what is trending in their
In the
music.
music.
So when they get to the stage and say those things, people will, they will respond.
Sing along.
Yeah.
And then
So most of them come to the stage intentionally to just create scene, create drama, create whatever. Even there's sometimes some people they in the rehearsal studio, they do some jumping. They keep jumping. Is this part of the what God gave you?
But some of them will say they are dancing like David danced.
dance.
Yes.
But that dance have to be inspired by God.
What
And
if,
so how do you
how do you know that
the
is
dance
that is not?
inspired by
Yes,
God?
because for instance, when you're singing a song, and that song is actually, maybe someone is depressed now, and there's a song that actually hits your soul
Deep
and is
into
lifting you up.
yeah.
Do you know when you stand up and you start, shedding tears of joy? There's a way song is before, it has a force that you can actually, if we are playing a sound, before you know it, you start shaking. There's a way the song will make you dance. And the kind of dance that you dance, different from the kind of dance I'm going to dance. Because the way you are listening to that beat is different from the way me I'm actually perceiving the beat.
Interpreting it.
So there is a way, if you leave it for God, just do your music. Let everybody play whatever you want to play. God knows how to bring people to do the dancing, whatever.
Okay.
That's my own belief.
That's your belief.
Okay. Gospel music or gospel songs are often played during sometimes moments of pain, anger, that they start to shed tears. And of course, it helps them to reflect. Why do you think gospel music, you know, brings comfort to people. So because sometimes when you see people after listening to the lyrics of some gospel songs, you know, they after all the crying and you know reflection, they feel at ease with themselves. You know, why does it do that to them?
I believe that's the way God wants to. There are different ways God communicates to us. One of the ways is music. And I must tell you, let me tell you something. There is, at the time I had a song from my dream. I was in the university, and that song, somebody was on a wheelchair, and I was hearing that song, and I woke up from that dream. And that song is like, "Bigness of God is more than your leg; it can make you walk again." And that, as I was hearing the song, the person on the wheelchair, and the person stood up, and I woke up from the dream. God said, "Write that song. It's a healing song." So that tells me that if I find that somebody needs healing, I can actually be doing that kind of song. But that song, that's the way God wants to communicate healing to some people. So God actually communicates to us different way. God knows you like music very well. And he believes, okay, that's the only way I can get this person. So he gives a revelation to somebody. Put this revelation in this song. I know when my daughter hears this song, it will help her, it will transform her, probably will deliver her. So God knows how to, he created everyone. So he knows what he can use to get you and what it could be film. It could be movie, it could be song, it could be drama, it could be, you understand? So that's why I said most of these, our gospel musicians, they should allow God
to direct them.
To direct them, because the people you are dealing with, it's like, they are like people who need healing, who need upliftment, they need to be free from their bondage. So we should be very careful with the way, as an instrument of God, we should be very careful the way we allow God to draw water from our well. So we should make our well clean, because we are affecting souls.
Right. So in what language do you sing? Do you sing in English and Yoruba, or purely you sing in both?
Yes.
But which one for you connects more, you know, with your message of you know, transformation, your message of healing, your message of getting you know, the deep thought of God to the people who will come across your song?
Yeah, I actually I do rock, I do Afro hip hop, I do a ballad, but recently I begin to realize that I'm dealing with African people. So I have to bring my song to
close to home,
to a language.
Okay.
Yeah, so I've been doing that all the way from school. So I'm going to, sometimes I can make sure my verse is English, then my chorus is either Yoruba or Igbo. I try and mix it just to make sure that I can actually make it indigenous. Yes.
Okay. But if you do that, aren't you also particular about those who might not, because music travels far and wide.
Yeah.
So how about people who, you know, do not understand these languages, and the sound may resonate with them? People learn songs, so people would always learn, you know, these songs, and ask people who speak the language what they mean. But do you see that as a barrier, since we're talking about the spiritual impact of this music?
It's not a barrier.
It's not a barrier.
Because in this age we are now, people are more concerned about sound. But there are a lot of songs now all over the world that you don't even hear the language, but the sound. So if you come to the studio now, there's a woman that came to the studio, he said God gave her a song in Benue language.
Okay.
So that told her to translate it to English. So she was not singing, you know, because she's a local Benue woman. So she was struggling with the English way of singing it. I said, "This is how you see this song." I said, "No." She said, "God gave her in." I said, "Sing the Benue, let me hear." When she did it, it was sounding perfect, very good. Because I said,
you didn't understand the language.
Yes, but there is a tone in that language. It makes it looks like South African sound, whatever. And I said, "Okay, we are using this Benue. That I'm going to give you a sound that is international standard, and put this Benue on it. Let's see how it goes." And when the sound came up, wow! I said, "Don't worry, I'm a Yoruba person. I like this song. I don't understand it, but I like the sound and the tone on it." So people will come for it, and they will go to the internet and like, "Please, what's this? What's the name of this language?"
Mean?
So I said, where we are right now is when you have a brand, it's your own sound, no matter any language.
Just leave it.
Yeah, people white.
Music is a universal.
It is a universal language.
and even the late Mubad said, music does not need your permission to enter your spirit. Anyway, I just want to find out, like, is there any difference in when you're producing when you're producing gospel music and secular music?
Yes, there's a lot of difference.
What are the differences?
Yeah, most secular guys, most of them, they will tell you, just give me a sound. I want to hear, when I hear a sound, something will come up, I'll freestyle on it. Someone will just tell you, okay, I want to write a song about a girl, about whatever. So they only know where they are going. Do you understand? So they just come to tell you. They won't tell you the song came from heaven. No. Do you understand? So because
their inspiration does not come.
Maybe they have a party. Maybe he has a show next week. So it's like, okay, I have a show. I already have a song for money. I have a song for street. I want to do a song for this.
Okay.
So they'll come, you create a beat for them and all that. But for gospel musician, very, very technical, because when they come, they start, they give you different, strategy, they give you different idea. Some will tell you, okay, this is how I received the song. It must not be diluted, it must not be changed. Don't give me a beat that will change the song. The song is woro, don't give me makusa. So, and by the time you sing the song, I tell you, this song is reggae. They'll tell you, it's woro. That's how I received it. But because as a producer, I will be like, no, it's sounding reggae. You're just a writer, I'm a producer, so I know. So for gospel musician, we have to take our time, not to destroy what they have received, and to encourage and tell them that, okay, it's good, but God has given you the song raw, but we have to modify and brand it for you so that the world can actually accept it.
Okay.
So we have to take our time to explain that so we can be on the same page.
Right.
But for secular musicians, you just want to come, get it, and just go.
So do some of this secular music, does it affect your spirituality during production?
Yes, when you are mature.
Okay.
By the grace of when you have that maturity to be able to be patient. Sometimes they will come, they'll tell you, can I smoke here? Can I drink here? All those things. I'll just tell them, can just stay outside. Sometimes they will come with some lyrics.
Exactly. I
won't say anything at first. When we are doing production, we have a lot of time to make beats. You have enough time to go and rehearse and come back and do their recording. So I'll take time to see if it's somebody I can talk to.
Okay.
So I'll create that friendship over time. So these lyrics, you can actually see it better than this.
Way.
If I feel like it's not living that way, it's my business. I'm not sent to help
you're
you.
getting paid for it
anyway.
I'm sent to help you. I'll find a way and I will be able to.
Okay.
But most of them, they will feel like, producer, it's like, as I'm saying this thing, like,
you're not
you
happy.
don't like it. I say, what? Say this lyrics, is it good? I say, it's good, but if you use this one. So some of them will just adjust.
So if they ask for your help, gladly, you will.
Sometimes they observe.
Okay.
When they come to show, they tell you, they will buy their drinks, whatever. So they will bring your own.
They'll bring yours too.
Yes, now
they'll
the
bring
producer,
what you
so
drink.
you guys can be
on the same page.
So they will tell you, about what you want to drink. I say, no, just get me bottled water, get me more. I say, They start like, okay. So as we're going, like, so they now notice that we are not on the same page with me and this producer. But so they are not careful with their words.
Okay.
So there's a guy one time, if the guy wants to do his production, he will go and hide. So when he comes in, his voice will get bad. And we start recording, I was just leaving like this. I would just export the same thing and give it to him to go.
To go and listen to it
So
when
now
he's
why
okay.
is my voice bad? If he
Yeah,
comes back
yeah,
again, you want to say, no, don't take anything now. Record now.
Record first.
I will now export that one, give it to him. So when he now confirmed, I said, but anytime, I said, I'm not saying you should not go and hide, but do your recording, get the best of your recording, then you can go and do your.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So let's talk about as an artist, you are a gospel artist, but you are a producer and you produce anything. Probably, I'm sure that being a producer pays the bills over being a gospel artist.
Sure.
So, if that's the case, do you sometimes feel like Is it that your spirituality is not enough when it comes to you being an artist over you being a producer, or you've also come to that level where you know that one is a calling, one is work.
Yeah.
So that's the level.
Yeah, yeah. The gospel artist is just,
It's a side hustle.
No. The gospel artist
is the
calling.
real,
Is
the
the
calling.
ministry.
Okay, that's
Because I
your
have a set of
ministry.
people God has sent me to.
So
Okay.
which one is passion?
I would say, I would say both. Yeah, let me say both came from the both are passion.
You love doing both.
Yes, I love doing both.
Okay.
Yes. So it's just that I realized that the production part of it is a way God is using for me to get connected to some of the people God is sending me to.
Okay.
Because there are some of them that they have other issues. That I won't tell them.
So they hide under the music.
They just keep telling their personal
stuff.
lives.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
So that I'll just have to tell them, let me pray for you, blah blah, and all that. So I just realized that God is just using that
So he's a
platform
connector.
to get those
bring
people
you-
and to. So that they just come to me, they just want me to give them advice and all that because they see my lifestyle.
Okay.
And I'm always with them. I say I'm also a lifestyle engineer, so I go to set for them, whatever.
Okay.
So they realize that, okay, this guy doesn't condemn us. He always, so when I have the opportunity to talk to them, I talk to them like a brother. So it's a way of, you see, getting close to them, and because that's the only way we can change people. So,
And then when they also see your own lifestyle,
Yeah,
they know
over
that,
time.
okay, this person who's telling us to go this way, we can actually also say how is going there. But are there times that sometimes when you do your gospel music, are there times that you do not connect?
connect
Is
it to God?
No, maybe connect to, or maybe there's a disconnect. Maybe your environment, or maybe your own worry at that
It's
time.
possible, yes.
So is there a time, how do you handle such cases when you also, there's just that stiff air
Yeah.
around you that you also cannot
I don't go to the studio. I just stay indoor. Maybe maybe it's family issue or more other issues. So I just stay indoor.
And do what?
Just
Sing,
just to get
minister
myself.
to yourself.
Yes,
through
probably
songs,
just read some books
Okay.
or watch some messages
Movies,
online just to get myself revived. And yeah,
So is it also possible that, sometimes people may listen to your songs and may not connect with your songs?
it's possible. Yes,
There's a possibility.
yes. If the person, that's why I said for every gospel musician, you have the set of people you are sent to.
Okay.
That was the truth. You have the kind of set of people you are sent to. So I have not been seen then, like 20 years ago. The way we go to church to minister is different from what is happening right now.
Yeah. Okay.
Now, what is happening right now, when they call 10 gospel musicians to come and minister, they will sing almost the same songs, all of them. The same praises, the same praises. You've not seen somebody that will come and do his own song.
Original song.
And maybe for 1 hour, from one track to another track, that people will like, wow. And you see people dancing and getting excited. You've not heard the song before. If I sing, hey, my God is good, probably you love the song. You sang the song this morning. It's easy for you to connect. But I just came, I did a new song you've not heard before, and you were dancing. So those are the ones that are actually doing the job.
Okay.
Because to get people to hear a new song and they get
Excited about
so it's
it.
actually really different from what is happening right now.
Okay.
So
Okay.
All right. Go ahead.
Modern gospel is quite is more entertaining now. And do you think it is more attractive to the younger generation? And why do you think so?
yeah, it's more attractive to younger generation because of the social media presence.
Okay.
Because anybody with phone, you can get any song.
Okay.
If it's then, you have to go to a store to buy a record, to buy a cassette, to buy this Walkman, whatever, to enjoy music. But now with your data, you can just get any music, you download it and all that. So it's it's very easy now to get music now. But the question, the issue now is that the youth, we need to be very sensitive on what we put on our social media platform, the gospel musicians, because they are growing. They don't know the foundation. Most of them, they don't know what the legend, what they've gone through in writing songs and putting songs together. They just feel like, oh, I can have access to music anytime, any day. Which I want to go and do music. They don't know music. You have to go and learn it. You have to be. You are maybe 10 years, 15 years. You've been in choir. You've gone for rehearsals. Before you even enter into studios, people will have said, "Wow, you are already due for studio. You can go to the studio." But now anybody can go to the studio. You can just decide to, me too, I want to sing. I want to go to the studio. So far you have your money.
I don't have that talent.
We
don't have that talent at all. I've never even thought of it.
No, you can do it now.
Don't say that. That's how you deceive people.
No, if you have a good beat, just be saying something on it.
So, I mean, so that brings me to the next question, where, like you said earlier, originality matters a lot.
Yes.
Now you're trying to bribe her David that she can sing. Let her just enter the studio with a good beat. So does it not matter if you have a good voice? Does it not matter if your voice can connect? Because sometimes you hear some things and you wonder, what is this person doing here? What kind of voice is this, or what kind of music is this? But then they will say, oh, it's gospel music, you cannot condemn. This person has a message. But you then look at it that this is what
doesn't sound nice. I will never
sound nice.
The sweet voice is part of it. Most of them don't understand. Sweet voice is part of it.
Exactly.
Because how can you just come and, like you said earlier, that guy that will go and get high and come and record. But ordinarily, when he does not drink anything, he will sound good. He will sound better. So is it that we also get to that level where, like, an example is what you just did now. Don't worry, you can sing. Go and do it. And everybody knows that Kojo is rubbish you are doing. Don't even go there. Don't bother.
You know, if you have a message like poem, you can drop it on a beat. It's only music.
You drop poem on a beat.
And as lyrics,
that one is spoken word.
That's rap now.
Rap.
Twinkle, little star.
Just drop your.
Don't people do it? Twinkle, twinkle.
It's creativity
It's
now.
creativity. So, I mean, but then because you are a producer, and then, do you also, is it right or is it wrong to also actually look people in the face and tell them, oh, God, you can't do this. Don't even bother. Even when the person knows that I can't do this thing, but because other people have said, oh, you can try it, you can do it. Isn't that also the marketing, that person's brand, like you'd want to call it, when you know that ordinarily you don't sound good?
From my experience, I have a lot of people like that. So what I normally do is that I believe over time they will grow. Because most of them, they have these people we are talking about, they have the money.
So is it money?
Those who have the voice, who can do everything, most of them, they are strongly financially, most of them. But most of all these guys they are financially okay. If you keep
your money to sponsor somebody now.
No. I'm talking about the musicians they have bad voice, but they believe they can sing.
How are you making them believe?
No. I say no.
When they come to you,
you are the producer. You produce them.
And boy, you tell them that you cannot do. They will go to other studios and they will still do it.
You will lose that money.
It's not that I'm losing the money. I've realized by experience that leave them, let them be. The reason is that by the time they start going up there, they start seeing the reality themselves. Tell them the truth. But it's okay. You need to get a vocal trainer.
Coach, okay.
You need to get somebody. It's okay, please get it for me. Then I connected to some people. So as you are doing it, you're going for voice training. You are not on key. So most of them, because they believe like it's a passion. I don't want to drop it. I want somebody to encourage me. So you just get them a coach. So as they are doing it, they are investing on the training part, and they are still investing on there, because I have experience, they will not drop. Tell them because they will go somewhere.
You will not hear the truth.
No.
I still want to talk about gospel artists who sing their own songs.
Original songs.
Or original songs. There's one particular person, I don't know if it's okay to mention.
names.
Don't even remember his name. But I know the song he sang, and I know it's his own.
Okay.
Okay, that artist, his song grew on so many people. So I want you to talk about, again, because I think you just talked about it briefly, the role of social media, on gospel musicians who sing their own song. We have many of them now that sometimes I don't even know them. I never sat down to play back and listen to their song. But once you hear that song, I'm singing along. And it's not a praise worship
The
song.
song comes from heaven. You just know. Those songs, they came from heaven. They are actually naturally, they are godly inspired. Because it is God. There's no how. Your spirit will connect. But if it's something that like, you're just trying to, you want to just make people to, you want to please the flesh ordinarily. You that you're in spirit, you know that this song is not connecting. But there are a lot of people there are a lot of, Christians that they just want to hear something sweet.
Yeah.
So because you are in the spirit, you are very sensitive to what you are receiving. You know that this song is powerful, something.
Okay.
That's why your spirit is connecting
with
it.
the song.
So,
Still riding on Adibimpe's question. And like we've said earlier, the music is universal.
Yes.
Whether or not you understand the language, it is one that will always transcend if it sounds nice and if the beat is also good. And so let's also look at the role of gospel music on the society. We know that music influences a lot of things. And so what's the role, or how influential or impactful can gospel music be also to the society? Because I know that earlier you said that it has to carry a message of hope, a message of salvation, a message of moral. And so when you look at the society as a whole, what impacts does gospel music have, not on individuals now, but on a collective, on the society, even though we know that we all make up the society?
Yeah, it passes a message of hope, truth, deliverance, and it gives people, a lot of people out there. Most of people are going through a lot emotionally. So, and you coming out as a musician, and that's why I want to encourage our gospel musicians to always do outdoor concerts for free in marketplaces, in garage where they smoke, igbo, all this. Do you understand? What we have more is preaching. Okay. When you go to all these bus stops, you see them preaching. Yes, music too. That's the way God uses music too. You see some people, they will just set a set of sound and start praising God. You see all these guys that takes all these good guys, they start praising, they start dancing. So you start wondering that, so these people they
can actually listen to.
Yeah, so I want to
just dancing to sound.
Yes, you imagine they keep singing along and you see them appreciating God. So I think we should, gospel music, the impact of gospel music in our society is very, very, very important. It helps, it transforms people, it solves people who are emotionally down, those who are depressed, because they don't know what people are going through. Just somebody at the junction getting angry, and by start hearing good sound, you start getting healed. So that's what I want to encourage most of the musicians out there. We should not be looking more in churches where you want to get honorarium and all that. Okay. We should also see how we can, what God has given to us, how can we take it to the people, common people, for free, so that we can get people can get blessed. Not they have to invite me in this church. How do I get to this platform? I have to pay this platform to go and sing it so that people can know me.
Is it not a means to an end? I just asked though.
No, I don't. We have to balance it.
I just asked though.
You have to balance it, because if you are getting something from God too, you have to also
there has to be
give out to people for free.
It's a give and take.
Because I had a revelation one time about a popular musician that God told me to tell her that I should be going to places like prison, marketplaces, places of where we have all these handicapped children and all that, to just praise God, just give them for free.
Okay.
And the person The person is a very popular musician, a gospel musician, go to churches, and most of them they have this this price tag. And God said, that's not what I want for her.
Okay.
I want
Did
her
you get the message across to her?
No, I got the husband's number and I sent the text.
Okay.
All the celebrity you can't actually get across to them.
But at least you
so
did.
I just sent a message. So I believe God actually wants people in the society to get committed to Him.
Yeah.
So it's not about church too. There are people out there that they can't get God in the church. You take God to them.
Yeah.
To
Okay.
to where they are.
How important also is lyrics? I mean, there are gospel artists that we can look back to what they sang years ago, and we can still connect to today. And of course, a lot of people will still remember what's her name? Naizima Mabola Are, who sang that Odun Losokwe. And every year, when that song still comes up, a lot of people still connect with that song. So how important is it really that, yes, when we talk about originality, we also talk about lyrics that, will always remain relevant, since it is about spirituality, it's about connecting with God, and also, at least you will live here before you go to heaven.
Yeah.
So the impact of the kind of songs or the wordings of those songs are important.
Do you know that song, that Odun Losokwe? Most of those songs does not come ordinarily by woman sings. That's why you see that songs
Still
lives on.
relevant
So
today.
if you ask that particular woman that wrote that song, you'll be shocked that she will tell you that song was received. So any songs that comes from heaven, God actually has years of impact. Do you understand? So most of our gospel musicians, I want to say that if they get connected to God and they allow God to use them without influencing their lyrics, there are places where you need to add your own, you understand? But the main focus of the message, if it comes from God, people will get blessed. And God is an investor that if God gives you something, it's beyond your own generation.
You're right.
Yes. It's beyond, because there are songs, if you receive a song from revelation, from heaven, it's beyond you. Because there are thousands of souls out there that God is looking at that is beyond you. So that's why I want to advise the gospel musician that we should be conscious of our lyrics. Let it come from heaven. Let it come from God. And how will those lyrics come? When you don't study the word, when you don't have time with God. Most time you're always busy looking at movie, whatever. Yeah, let's go and sing. It doesn't work that way. Because the source is God. You have to have time with God. Your prayer life and your lifestyle matters. The way you live. Because that's how God can checkmate your head. Because that's the way we receive signals. That's the way you talk to me now, that you don't have to talk and I'll get the message. But if you are not close to God, most of our things, maybe God have to speak word before we hear you. That's the way you just receive an understanding. You receive it from you. Like, God is telling me to do this thing. And so when you consecrate yourself, you get God's mind in your spirit and you put it in your lyrics. And God will use that to reach His people.
So I want you to tell us now, how do you prepare, yourself when you want to write a song?
You receive the word from God.
Yeah, that's what I said. Yeah, that's why I said that is a scripture I quoted. That's Ephesians 5, chapter 18. The Bible says, "Do not be drunk with wine, because it will make you look like a fool. Be filled with the Spirit." And the verse now continues and I said, when you are not filled with the Spirit, it's like an engine. It will start making you to sing hymns, to sing songs, to make songs unto the Lord.
Okay.
So when you are filled with the Spirit, is one important thing. And when you are filled with the Spirit, you have relationship with the Holy Spirit. It start preparing you. It's not something you can do yourself, because it doesn't know what everyone wants to tell you.
Right.
Start preparing, start directing you to an environment where you can actually capture a picture. God said, write song on this. So when you are filled with the Spirit and you walk with the Spirit of God, it even tells you, it can actually tell you don't watch films. It can actually tell you the kind of movies you should watch. Do you understand? When you watch probably some Christian movies over time. The inspiration can come from there and can affect your writing.
Okay.
So the Holy Spirit will keep directing you, the kind of friends you keep. So all those things affect, you know, your inspiration while you receive. So and what you receive, you're going to write. So and I always saw something that we are like well. And if Holy Spirit want to take water from you to others, if the well is dirty, there's no how that water will be pure. And when the Holy Spirit realizes that over time, inside of you is dirty and it's taking impure water to people, it will stop using you because you're not clean. Yes, you have to be made clean for your message to be clean when people receive it.
Wow. I mean, spiritual lesson you've taken us through this morning. Before we switch this conversation, because we're going to switch this conversation in a bit, but before we switch this conversation this morning, peradventure, there's somebody watching you this morning who also has a gift of singing or writing, and the person is thinking, oh, how best can I start? What will be your message this morning? I know that, you know, usually they say just start. But of course, it's not always that easy if you do not also have somebody to hold you by the hands. So if there's somebody watching you this morning and the person has a gift of wanting to do music, where's the best place to start from?
To look for a role model.
Okay.
Probably let the person get, you know, everybody has what tunes you up.
And the role model doesn't have to be big.
No. It could be worship, it could be pop. It's no sound. It depends on what tunes you up.
Okay.
So whatever tunes the person's up, if it's R&B, just make sure you get professionals in that area. Start listening to them first.
Okay.
Don't jump to the studio first.
Right.
Start listening to, get more tapes, buy CDs, download, keep listening. Over time, then the next thing will come up. Like, okay, what do I do next? Go for voice training, whatever. But for his first thing, know the direction you're going. This is my direction, and my spirit always goes towards this kind of music.
Okay.
So get more details, get more tapes in that area. Start listening over time. That person will start writing something that way, because that is where your spirit is calling you to. So let that person start that way. When that comes to the producer that you want to produce any song, I will tell you, first I will ask you, who is your role model musically? So that when you start mentioning names, I already know where you are going. Okay. So if I'm not good in that area,
you can
I have teams. No, I have teams. I have those who are good in that area. I will just bring the job in, and I call the person in to do. I just supervise.
Okay. All right.
So we're taking the switch now. We want to get to know you more. Yes, and you know your Lagos experience.
Okay.
I know when we started the show, you talked about Ilorin.
Yes.
So when did you get to Lagos?
2000.
When did you start living in Lagos?
2000 and I think 15, 2014, 15. Yeah.
That's about 11 years ago.
Yeah.
So why did you think you had to move to Lagos?
Actually, the first time I came to Lagos was Benson and Age's that show.
Okay.
They selected 2 people out of us. So they brought us to Lagos to join with the best 2 in Lagos, so that they take us to Abuja. So it was the same show that picked Pig Square in 2001. So the next one was 2002. So that's why they did the competition in Ilorin. So that was the first time I came to Lagos that time for the competition.
How old were you then?
Can't remember, but it's just 20-something years ago then.
Okay.
So I was in Kwara Poly that time. I was doing IJMB in Kwara Poly that time.
You were doing
IJMB in Kwara Poly.
Okay.
I was in A-level.
Okay, A-levels,
courses in Kwara Poly. Yeah. So that was the first time I came to Lagos for the competition. Then I lost. Then I came back to Ilorin.
Okay. But so you came second now. Was that?
No. The second, they picked the best 2.
Okay.
Fourth, second.
Right.
So the best 2 have to come to Lagos.
To
compete with the best 2 in Lagos. They take the Abuja to pick the best 2.
Okay.
So I think I took 3rd in Lagos, and they were supposed to pick the best 2.
Just 2, okay.
So that was what. So since then I knew there's something in Lagos for me. So that 2015, I've been doing my production in Ilorin, big. So a friend of mine, he works in the TV station in Lagos for a church. So he just tell me, please, come and do jingle for us. Come and record jingles. So I'll do a month, do jingles that they needed for that month, whatever, I'll go back to London, I'll bring my guys. So the owner of the team, I said, instead of you going and coming, don't you like staying in Lagos? I said, I like staying in Lagos. I said, I've not seen reason why I should stay in Lagos. He said, this is what we are doing. It's more
lucrative.
Yeah, in Lagos.
What are you doing in Lorry? So I started giving, when I said, okay, you know what, I will employ you, come and work here.
Wow.
So that one
brought you to
so
Lagos.
I just worked for 5 years then I
You
I
now
moved on
established
yeah.
your own. So where was the first place that you stayed in Lagos? Which area?
Judubega.
Ojodibega.
Yeah.
Okay. So what was the experience
like
in when you
in Lagos?
I mean, when you got to Ojodibega,
It
the
was
experience.
it
What
was
were some of the things that you saw, you dealt with that made you say that you know what I have to open my eyes? Oh.
Yeah, yes. When I came to Lagos, they showed me.
Tell us some of this. Showing.
why must you all go through this?
when the mentality I was having from that time, a soft mentality, like
Soft life.
yes, normal. I was meant to go and handle a department, the head of department to handle their sound, whatever. So when I came, it was analog they were using. So when I came, they switched to digital because I used digital equipment, digital mixer. So I realized that the way those guys did, because the guys there, they were analog. Okay. So because the man is changing some of the gadgets and he's bringing me in, so they have to work under
you. Okay.
So they start misbehaving like I'm the one in charge. They will just tell me, stay here, don't touch it. I was wondering what's happening here. So I just told him I'm going back to the guys. I called me and I said, why are you behaving like a woman? You are in charge. I said, I'm in charge, but the way this guy say, you react back, you show them.
Open your eyes too.
I told him, I said, how? He said, they are my people. I can't just tell them. Let me tell you what to do. If you get there, you tell them, I don't want you give them instruction. And the boss say, if you touch her, I say, hey, he say, react back. That's how it works in Lagos. I say, hey. So when I just get to the mixer, I saw the guy telling me, don't come here. You met us here. I say, hello, I know I met you here. But this mixer they bought this mixer because of me. As far as this mixer is here, I'm the one in charge of this place. I don't want to say any of you. Yeah, look at me like this.
You have found your voice.
Who is this guy? Since then, they don't call, they just sit down for it. Say, he told us not to come here. So since then, I begin to understand the formula in Lagos. Okay. You have to be smart here.
Is there another memorable experience about Lagos that you have beyond the studios?
Yeah, I realized that most of the producers in Lagos, because God really did a lot of things for me, because there is this servanthood that helped me in Lagos that most producers doesn't have. Because you know what to do. People comes around you. Most of them feel bossy, whatever. But where I'm coming from, you don't actually find that it's not actually important. I can be with the artists, talk with them, normal. But I realized that most of the producers, they have a brand one, and most of them doesn't actually have this servanthood thing. What I mean by
they want everybody to know they're the boss.
Yeah, you've not come to Limelight, but you're already putting yourself there already. Like, and if I meet most of these celebrities, most of the first thing that comes is not even the money. I just want to just want to let them know, like, I'm an instrument, I can be useful for you.
You can work with them.
Yeah, but like that, you're a fool. Why are you behaving like that? When you say celebrity, you package, you brand. I say this person is already up there.
This person
me and you, we dey ground.
You make it.
We never know. We never know. I say no. Sometimes I'll have to go to one of their house, do something for them, almost for free, blah blah, and all that. They'll say you're a fool. They just give you pin. I say no. So I need to serve these guys because they are there. I need to, and that really worked for me a lot because I realized that when they needed something, they just say, I have somebody. Let me connect somebody. They just keep connecting me till I get to work with Kenny Music during that COVID. I work with Kenny Music. I work with so much to a level whereby I got some lot of contracts. Like I just came from service. Just I know this guy. It's my lifestyle. I wasn't actually getting that money then. But I just want to I just want to serve. I just want to be with them. But that really actually helped me because I get connected. So that's what the experience I realized that if they don't say money, they're not ready to do anything. But I realized that it's not about that. there are a lot of these people that you worked for, and your work will actually speak for you.
Right.
So that actually helped me in Lagos, and it has actually connected me. Now it's paying me because I can actually tell you, okay, this is my price. So people respect that because when they know the people you have worked with, I've recorded live sound with Two-Face, Daddy Shoki, through Kenny Music. So I've been connected to a lot of people. So when people come, say, we've worked with this person, oh, if I say this is my money, they will pay me.
Right.
Not because I'm better or whatever. Because okay, for you to have worked with this kind of people and have this kind of experience, then you know what you have what it takes to do my job.
Okay. All right. What about experiences on the streets? You know, some people will say, oh, when they came to Lagos, they entered one chance. Some people will say, they went to Computer Village.
Is a child
that one is
a
Computer
child of
Village.
Lagos.
They took my phone at Computer Village. Someone was just coming, just hugged me. And the guy hugged me. I didn't know he took my phone. He acted as if like something fell. Like, you know, he wanted to fall. Like, he just... So he wanted to fall, like he now hugged me, like, okay, I should help him. I just hugged him before I know.
Your phone was gone.
I just went, where's my phone? Ah, God. Since that time, if you hug me, I won't leave you. I won't leave you. We'll marry ourselves.
Until you check that everything
no, we'll marry ourselves. We go home that day.
Oh my God.
What was the most shocking thing you saw when you got to Lagos? Like you said, I can't stay in this place.
Actually, it was the one I told you about, the guys I met.
Oh, it shocked you that much?
No. Twice. I said no. Because those guys, I now realized that they did that because they didn't know they didn't know my intention. They were like, this guy is coming to take our place, and these are places where we eat
and
so it's going to block. So
they've
they've arranged everything. So later when we now became friends, I said,
you're not talking about
so no. So yeah. So it was then I realized that I was frustrated. Twice I said I'm going. But then I realized that no. It's a good experience for me. It makes me more strong and more better.
Okay. So, but when you were coming to Lagos, when you decided that, okay, I want to go and settle in Lagos, what was the reaction of your parents or your family members? Were they open to it, or were they
because
worried?
Because then I've been going
coming.
Yeah, I've been going coming. So already I've been telling them that where I'm going soon. They told me they want to employ me, so I'll soon be relocating. Okay. So they're already getting prepared towards my relocation. It's just my musician, my artists, my customers over there. They actually missed me. Like, wow. So we'll be coming to Lagos. Some of them came to Lagos.
To look for you.
To do something and go back, do something and go back. Because it's not easy for them to just get other producers. Right. That can actually give them, they've been there for years.
Right. So before we allow you go, I mean, if you look back at where you're coming from and where you are now, would you want to go back to Ilorin?
No.
Do what now? Do what? No, you might want to go back home.
How?
Is that way city boy?
He's not city boy.
That will work.
That will work. Will it work? Okay, we'll probably have to leave this conversation here, this place. It's a fine place to live here this morning. Thank you so much, Waxywax. Did I get that right?
Yeah.
For coming on the program this morning. We appreciate your openness, we appreciate your thoughts, and wish you the very best in all that you do. Thank you again for coming.
Thank you.
Let's take a quick break. The conversation returns shortly.